It's not easy being a woman CEO doing business in Shanghai or Abu Dhabi. But if you're Trisha Wilson of the internationally acclaimed hotel restaurant interior design firm Wilson Associates, it can be done.
I think anything can be done, anything. And I don't ever assume that something can't be done. The fact that we're doing 20 hotels in Mecca for King Abdullah, and I can't even go into Mecca. But I appreciate other cultures. I did when we worked so much in Japan. I appreciate, and I don't try to push my American ways onto another culture. And in many ways it's freeing because I don't have to go to Saudi Arabia, or a male that works for me does.
But people do remember her name in virtually every part of the world. Once she's done a project for a client, they're friends and clients for life. One of her first jobs was for Dallas developer Trammell Crow, who had in mind a new hotel, the Anatole, filled with his Asian art treasures and 7 restaurants. She wrote him a letter about some ideas he couldn't live without for the hotel.
I so wish I had a copy of that letter, but I wrote him a letter and asked him and told him that I had some ideas for his hotel, which I didn't. And he called me on the phone. And he said, "What are those ideas?" And I just made them up on the spot. He said, "How many employees do you have?" And I did what I think is telling the truth in advance. I said 6 because I didn't want to lose the project because I didn't have the right criteria. And of those 6, I've got 4 with me still that started.
Trisha Wilson was ready. She left the University of Texas with an architecture degree and spent a year or so selling mattresses at the old Teich Gettinger store.
And somebody came in to the department and they were wanting a chair reupholstered or to buy a chair or something. And they said they were doing a restaurant in Dallas called the Railhead. And so he said, "But we don't know what we're going to do and we don't know who's going to design it." I said, "Well, I could do it." And he said, "You can?" I said, "Sure."
Today, Wilson Associates is one of the world's premier restaurant designers.
I think you have to ask a lot of questions in my business to understand what someone wants or what their vision is and what they're trying to accomplish. And I'm very good at questions.
Today, her staff of 325 in offices around the world designs each hotel or major building the same way. They don't have a business plan.
Maybe that's a good thing. I just think about what I need to do today, and then tomorrow something else is going to present itself.
Her company has been used as one of Harvard's famous case studies, looking at how she manages creative people. She says she simply hires good people and lets them do their creative jobs.
I love what I do. I love the fact that I can give back, the fact that I can make a difference in people's lives. I love the fact that we work for the richest, the most powerful people in the world, and yet what I love is to go in the township in Africa, say, and see the lives that we've saved.
Today, she spends much of her time and imagination on the work of her foundation in South Africa, where the private school she started is training 175 students with scholarships for those who cannot pay. She has helped a local pediatrician and farmer expand the area's clinic, joining with a government clinic to take care of about 1,000 HIV patients and 400 children under 5.
It's just so exciting. I mean, there's heartbreaks too, lots of heartbreaks, but the people that we're helping will change that whole world.
So tonight we welcome to the Dallas Business Hall of Fame our 2012 laureate, Trisha Wilson.